Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is EverQuest Project 1999. And today we are on the green server on the level 60 Necromancer, trying to go get some stuff for my enchanter. So I'm going to show you a pretty interesting area that I don't know if I actually showed before. I know we did exploring Cunark, but did I do Lake of Ill Omen? And if I did I go into this fort? Can't remember, but it is kind of interesting, and there is a thing in there that you could go for, especially as a enchanter or necro or caster. That is a good, best in slot for a certain slot. I'll let you know in a minute. But what we're actually going to do in this video, because I don't know if this is interesting enough, so I'm trying to double down and with the commentary here and do what we did last week, but with Rangers. So I'm going to do Ranger best in slot while you guys watch me hunt down and explore this area. Hunt down a specific item for my enchanter and explore this area I don't think I've showed before. It's pretty interesting. At least I think so. In Lake of Ill Omen. You might know where I'm going just looking at it. Look at that, though. That sun running through the air. Pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna go over Ranger best in slot, and this time I've learned from my Enchanter best in slot. I'm just gonna do pre-planer and Cunark because planer, most people aren't gonna get there, and if you do, you kind of know what you need. And Valius is mostly the questing for the armor from whatever faction that you decide to go with. So we discovered in the Enchanter best in slot that the ones that matter the most are probably going to be pre-planer and then Cunark. So we're going with Ranger because my buddy, my duo is a Ranger, and I would like to go get him some stuff because the better the stuff he has, the better we're gonna do. And he can hunt down his own stuff too. He's definitely capable. He has tons of characters and stuff, but I just like to help, and anything I could do to make our duo better. I feel like if he has something awesome, an awesome weapon or awesome breastplate, or it's just gonna help the both of us. So let's figure, where the heck is Ranger anyway? I had this brought up on my phone. That's the other problem last time. My phone was being ridiculous. Um, I don't know why I decided to do that, but yeah, I'm going to the Sarnak fort, by the way. I don't know what level they are exactly. I think they're actually like high 20s, low 30s. I'll look it up for you in a sec. But the specific item I'm going for is the Sarnak Ceremonial Dagger. It's a range slot item. It has intelligence and maybe wisdom. You might have to look that up if you're a wisdom uh, character, but I know it has intelligence. It's one of the best in slot for ranged that you can get. So I was going for it with my necro. I'm not going to tell you if I got it or not, but I will at some point. All right, let's go over this ranger best in slot. We'll start with pre-planer. I'll try to do it a little bit faster than the enchanter one, but you will see on the screen all kinds of. We're going into this fort. It's like a maze. There's an area with like the chancellor. I will show you some good spots to hunt this item because there are specific sarnak that you need to look for, and they only pop. Well, they don't only pop, but if you go to certain spots, they pop more often. So I'll talk about that in a moment. But let's go over this ranger. Pre-planer gear. Can you please? Why does it show every single thing? That's stupid. Shows every class. They keep making this different. It used to be one way, and now it's different. All right, anyway, earrings. So ears for a ranger. Diamondine earrings, it says. This would be something you get from Mistmore Castle from Lasna Sharoon. They cost around 100 plat if you buy them. AC 2, Strength 3, HP 12. That's pretty good. So, Lasna Sharoon. Let me see where she is, because I might hunt that down for her. She spawns in the bath and is a rare spawn. The earrings are the common, the ring is the uncommon. Other mobs that spawn here are a Dark Sacrificer, Deathly Herald, a Dark Offerer, and a Mistmore Guard. Okay. Where exactly? The basement, maybe? Yeah, I think the basement. Deep in the butthole of the Mistmore basement, y'all. That's cool, though. That's only like level 30-something. You could, if you're 40, 50, you could go hunt that down. So, Diamondine Earring, Ranger Earrings. And you can get 2 of them, so it's best for both ear slots. Alright, fingers. We'll start with the best one. That's what they usually do, the best one, and then it moves down. We got the Jagged Band. AC 5, Strength 3. Costs like 25 plat. Pretty cheap. This ring is an early favorite of melee DPS players in vanilla. And the estate of unrest, Garanel Roxif. He's the dwarf that's in the basement, way down in there where those mushrooms are and stuff. You guys, if you haven't seen my Mistmore exploring no, Unrest. Sorry, Unrest. That's what I meant the first time too. Wait, hold on a second. Estate of Unrest is where you get this jagged band. Let's start with that. I might have screwed up the other chick though. Is it Mistmore for the Diamondine earring? Yeah, Mistmore. That's why I was trying to figure out where the heck it was. Anyway, okay, so let's start over. Diamondine earring is for your ear slot. It's the best for rangers, for bow slots, because it's not lore. You find it in Mistmore Castle from Lasna Sharoon, and they cost 100 plat if you're going to buy them. Okay? Bang. Alright, fingers, jagged band. Unrest is where you want to go for this. AC 5, strength 3, 25 plat. Garanel Roxif in the estate of Unrest. So take what I said about the other thing, the earrings. That's going to apply to the jagged band. It's deep in the butthole of Unrest, and it is back in that area with the mushrooms and the tentacles and stuff. So jagged band, and that is also you can get 2 of those. All right, fire emerald platinum ring. Strength 5, Dex 5, all finger slot. Cost around 200 to 300 plat. And it's going to be a player-crafted jewelry item. Definitely easier to get if you have plat, but the jagged band would be cheaper and technically better if you can go camp that. Which isn't easy, because that dwarf doesn't really show up too often. So you might be better off going with the jewelry crafting. Alright, the last option is Jarn's Amethyst Ring. Agility 9, HP 80. Nagafin's Lair, Afridi Lord Jarn. Dude, that's like 5,000 plat. So some of these that I'm going to be mentioning are probably not realistic, especially if you're watching this video. We're going over Pre-Planar and Kunark, so you're probably gearing an alt or something. You're not really gearing a level 60. But, yeah, I would rather see you go for the Jagged Band or the Fired Emerald Platinum Ring. And the Diamondine Earring. Alright, neck piece. Polished Mithril Torque. AC 7, Wisdom 13, Intelligence 13. Nagafin's Lair, King Tranix. Another one that may be kind of out of reach. That's a no drop, but it's the only option here. Remember, if you need more options, we're going to do Kunark, and I'll show you a way to look up every piece that's good for the Ranger at the end. Alright, head slot. We got Executioner's Hood. I definitely might go for this too. So the Jagged Band and the Executioner's Hood are 2 that my Necro might camp for the Ranger. Alright, it is head slot AC 5, Strength 4, Dex 9. Lower Guck, a Ghoul Executioner. Sells for around 200 plat. And, yeah, pretty cool. Executioner is in the Undead Tower, or whatever they call it. Under Assassin Supplier, down there with the Cavalier and all that. Executioner. Blackened Iron Crown is the next best. And it is AC 5, Strength 5, Save a lot of crap plus 5, and then it drops from Clan Runny Eye, the Goblin King. It has no how much it costs and whatnot. So I don't know if that's a good piece to go after. I'd rather see you go after the Executioner's Hood. That one I'm not sure about. Crested Helm. AC 10, Strength 6, Charisma 3. Mistmore Castle and Avenging Caitiff. 200 plat if you're going to buy it. So a couple things in Mistmore, a couple things in Unrest, a couple things in Guck. Alright, face slot, we have Dented Brass Mask. A lot of these items are hard to say. The Fire Emerald whatever and the Dented Brass Mask. Alright, we got AC 4, Strength 3. It drops in Permafrost from a Goblin Archaeologist. It's only 20 plat though if you want to buy it in the tunnel. Let's see what level this Goblin Archaeologist is. Level 21. 22-minute respawn, spawns on top of the hill on the platform. Also drops a pack, I think, that weight reduction. Alright, so that was the face. We got another option here, the Platinum Ruby Veil, which is 7 Strength, 7 Wisdom. Face slot. Jewelry making, so you can buy it in the tunnel for around 300 plat. Not bad, not bad. Alright, chest. This is one of the ones that most, chest is very important along with like primary. Like primary, chest, leggings, they're usually going to give you the biggest bang for your buck. We have the Mithril Breastplate. AC 17, Agility 15, HP 30. It drops a Nagafin's Lair from a Kobold Priest. Around 350 plat. Let's see what level that Kobold Priest is. Level 40. So if you have a level 60, you could probably go get it. Mithril Breastplate. Okay, what's next for chest slot? We have the Brigandine Tunic. I think I know where that is. Isn't that the Unrest, like Hag Tower area? Come on, you stupid phone. All right, the Brigandine Tunic is AC 17, Strength 7, Stamina 4. Oh, it's Lower Guk, a Ghoul Sentinel. Okay, so it costs around 200 plat. Excuse me. The only bad part, the Sentinel drops a lot of good Ranger stuff. Like, everything the Sentinel drops a Ranger could use. The only problem with that is the Sentinel is near, like, Frenzy. And I don't know if it's hard to camp the Sentinel or not. I've just never camped Frenzy on my 60 Necro yet, because usually it's camped. And I think it's pretty tough. It's, like, second hardest to the, Short Swords of Ikesa, Lord, King area. I think it's the second hardest, the Frenzy. And it's always camped, so I never get to try it. But the Sentinel, who is not in Frenzy, but it's like close by, and they always claim both of them, it has really good Ranger stuff, but just by the way. All right, arms. We got the Platinum Armband. Strength 3, Wisdom 3. Solasesk's Eye, Reckless Afridi, who is level 26. And it costs around 50 plat, 50 to 100. Okay, we have the Bone Arm Plates as your next best option. Drops from the Great Uwamp. Like I always say, man, if you have an alt and you're starting an alt, the Great Uwamp is an awesome place to start if you're trying to get all the equipment by farming it instead of buying it. The Great Uwamp is a great first spot to start. Almost for everybody, but casters in specific. But the Bone Arm Plates. AC 5, Strength 5, Dex 4. Dex minus 4. But it has AC 5 plus 5 Strength. But yeah, the Great Uwamp is where you'd get it. And Tamoris Deep. And they only cost about 10 plat if you can find somebody that's actually selling them. Mithril of Braces. Are these really in order? Because that looks pretty good there. 10 AC, 7 Strength, Save Magic 5. Nagafin's Lair, Warlord Scarlin. Costs about 500 plat. And the Warlord Scarlin is level 53. Holy crap. So if you're gearing a freaking Ranger, set every other class first. I don't know if you're going to be going for those, so it's not as realistic as the Bone Arm Plates or the Platinum Armband. Did I click on the wrong thing there? Are you kidding me? Never mind on that. That was for rogues. I can't believe I just did that. Scratch the arms. The arms are only Mithril Vambraces, which is Nagafin's Lair, Warlord Scarlin. I accidentally clicked on rogue, so scratch the other arms I said. This website is being stupid. Alright, back piece for Ranger. Mammoth Hide Cloak. AC 7, Wisdom 4, Save Cold 5. Drops from a Goblin Alchemist in Permafrost. Cost around 350 plat, if you're going to buy. So that's 2 things in Permafrost. And, a couple things in Unrest, a couple things in Mistmore, a couple things in Lower Guk. That should be your target areas. And then the tunnel, maybe. Werewolf Skin Cloak is the other option for back. AC 5, Strength 3, Stamina 3. Werewolf Skin Cloak Quest. So you have to get that in Everfrost Peaks from Karg Ice Bear, minimum level 25. But you can buy one, it looks like, for around like 300 plat, 150 plat, somewhere in there. Alright, that's the back piece. Let's look at waist. Thick Banded Belt is the best item. AC 8, Strength 15. Drops from Lower Guk, a Ghoul Supplier. Cost around 2,000 plat. That's why people love camping that assassin supplier area, because you could potentially get the thick banded belt, which a ton of people need. It's all, and like every melee, every tank wants it. So really good item. Like I was talking about last time, flipping things. If you can somehow get a thick banded belt for cheap, everybody's gonna always want it. It's best in slot for a ranger, for a pre-planer. All right, the flowing black silk sash though might be better. Waste 21% haste. Lower Guck, a Frenzied Ghoul. Sells for around 2,500 plat. Dang, they're pretty close in price. Why would you not just get the FBBR? Or FBSS, sorry. But yeah, the Frenzied Ghoul is level 42. And if it has the sash on, it's going to hit hard and fast. Alright, what else do we got here? Alright, so we're done with the waist, thick banded belt, or flowing black silk sash. Both are in lower gut. Shoulders, bloodstained mantle. Hopefully you're having fun watching me go around in this maze of a fort with these sarnaks. The ones I'm actually looking for are recruits, abhorrents, I think they're called, something like that. It's the caster. And then the gem oracles. Those three will drop the sarnak ceremonial dagger. I might be wrong on that second one, but definitely the recruit and the gem oracle drop it. Forget the name of the second one. It's something like that. It's a caster. What do we have here? Bloodstained Mantle, Shoulders, AC 6, Strength 3, Save Magic 10. The Estate of Unrest and Undead Knight of Unrest. Sells for around like 75 plat, 60 plat, something like that. Another Unrest item. Alright, your other option would be Crested Spolders. AC 11, Stamina 6, Mistmore Castle, and Avenging Caitiff. Around 100 plat, 50 to 100 plat. And, hey, I thought we had something else there from the same thing, so Mistmore is a good spot for a ranger to get stuff. Alright, wrist slot. Runed Mithril Bracer. The other reason I'm doing this today, like, we won't be doing this best in slot crap from the wiki more than, like, one more time, or maybe two at max, but we won't do it for a while, because I feel like when my footage isn't up to par, then I will do something like this. Like, our next video is going to be me and Trey and Mistmore for the first time, so we won't be having, like, some other commentary. We'll be going, like, the commentary will go with the video. So, sorry about this. I'm doing this on Wednesday at freaking 11 o'clock to try to get this video out, so I apologize. I'm hoping it helps somebody out there, and it's going to help me, because now I know what to go for. It, like, sticks in my head, and I'll... Runed Mithril Bracer, AC 4, Strength 3, Wisdom 5. Nagafin's Lair, Solicess Kobold King. 400 plat about. I'll try to speed it up, too. Hero Bracers. If you hear anything that you like, just look it up on the wiki. That way I don't have to, like, go over, like, what level the enemy is and all that. Alright, Hero Bracers. AC 9, Strength 10, Save Disease, Poison. Hero Bracers Quest. But somebody could sell them to you for around 175 plat. If you decide to do the quest, though, the Hero Bracers Quest, minimum level is 30, and you start it in South Kanos from Greyhan Rothkar. Leggings for pre-planer are Mithril Greaves. AC 10, Strength 7, Save Magic plus 5, Nagafin's Lair, Warlord Scarlin, once again. Cost around 600 plat. If you buy them. Hands, Dark Mail Gauntlets. AC 10, Dex 5, Mana plus 50. Lower Guck, a Ghoul Sentinel. So both things that the Sentinel drops, a Ranger could use. And they're only like 50 plat. Alright, we got feet. Kobold Hide Boots, AC 5, Agility 3, HP 10. Drops from Solicess's Eye, Kobold Predator. And if you buy them, pretty cheap. 50 plat or so, or less. But shout out to Solicess's Eye. I've seen that a few times, too. I just never been there, so. Dwarven Work Boots is the next option. AC 8, Strength 3, Dex +5. The Estate of Unrest, Garanel Roxif. So both things he drops. You could camp him until he drops 3 things. Dwarven Work Boots and Jagged Band. And you can get 2 Jagged Bands. So just sitting there in the basement, you could get 3 things for your Ranger. Same thing with Lower Guck. You could sit there on the Sentinel and get 2 more things. And then go to the Frenzy and get something. And then go to Supplier and get something. There's a lot of good spots all close by. Then Mistmore, then Soulless Sky, like Permafrost. Alright, Boots of Brawn is the last option for feet. AC 8, Strength 9, Dex -13. East Freeport Sir Lucan de Lear. 100 plat. And I've never even knew. It's like a skeleton dude. It's level 46, though. I don't know if that's the best option here. Primary. So this will be one of the most interesting things. You know, the chess piece, primary, usually the most interesting. All right, what I think is the best option, I'm starting to doubt myself. This is no drop, so never mind on that. The Orc Impaler quest, if you want to get the Orc Impaler. It is 7 damage, 23 delay, strength 3, wisdom 4, HP 10. I guess I should click on it. The Orc Impaler quest starts in Kithakor Forest from Morin Shadowbane. You can't do it until you're level 35. So not the best option if you're just gearing an alt. Because you can't buy it. You have to do the quest. You have to wait till a certain level. Are you really going to do that? Alright, we got Short Sword of Morin. Once again, a no-drop item, so it's another quest. And it is the same guy, but you could start it at level 28, so a little bit sooner. Morin Shadowbane and Kithakor Forest is your dude if you want some cool weapons for Ranger. Damage 6, 22 delay, 3 strength, 3 agility. Ranger only, no drop. So those two, you know, probably not your best options if you're just gearing an alt. So we do have one more option here, the Short Sword of Yakesha. I'm sure most of y'all know where that drops. 8 damage, 24 delay, affect Yakesha, and which is, by the way, what? This DD proc will interrupt spells and cause 475 hate. It decreases hit points by 75. Pretty cool. And it drops in Lower Guck from the Ghoul Lord. And they sell for about 400 plat a piece, and you could get 2 of them. That's probably the funnest thing to do. The Lord of the Undead Ghouls is usually found with 2 Guck and or Bot guards. The Shadow Knight is very tough. Maximum damage is 128, usually twice, and a lot of hit points. PH is a Guck Ghoul Knight on the throne. He is level 47. So that might be tough for even my Necro. If we were ever going to camp those, we would have to bring his Cleric too or something. My Necro and Cleric, maybe. Send my pet in, you know, Mez, and heal the pet. Something like that. We could definitely pool most of the room first and then deal with him, but yeah. I would probably just buy him if you can. But it's an option. That's not a quest. So, alright, secondary. We have Ebony Bladed Sword. It is 7 damage, 24 delay, effect Ensnaring Roots. Lower Guck, a Minotaur Patriarch. Pretty cool. I'll have to go check that out. Minotaur Patriarch is in Lower Guck, level 34. We drop some sleeves, too, that are all. Some more Lower Guck stuff. That's why I really need to go there. Tons of stuff for my Enchanter. Tons of stuff for his Ranger. Either way, we're going to get something, probably. Polished Granite Tomahawk is your other option. Or another Short Sword of Yakesha. This one is 626 Berserker Strength. Proc. High Pass Hold Grinix Mucktail. Or you can buy it for like 50 plat. Grinix Mucktail is level 17. It's a Null Warrior. So, you know, if you know anything about, or if you want to look it up, go for it. Range. Rain Caller is your first option here. It is 20 damage, 45 delay, strength 6, dex 6, fire strike effect, and has 5 charges. The buyback is 610 platinum for recharging. The Rain Caller quest, you're going to have to do a quest. And it is Greater Feydark, Maze and True Shot, minimum level 35. Once again, not the best thing. I mean, it's the best thing, but it's not gonna. You're not gonna get it easily. It's around 2,000 plat if you want to buy it. Some of these quests, man, if you're level 60, run through them and get some plat, selling stuff in the tunnel. True Shot Longbow is your more realistic option, probably. It's also a quest, though. Poopy. Damage 20, 45 delay. True Shot Longbow quest. Start Zone, Greater Feydark. Quest Giver, Mason True Shot. Minimum level 8. So more doable there. But 2 quests so far for the bow. Alright, the Runed Oak Bow. 21 damage, 43 delay. Drops from Kolith, Meadowgreen, or Krolder Thunderhoof in Southern Karana. Only costs about 150 plat, though, if you want to buy it. The dude is level 20 that drops it. The other dude is level 34 to 35. So you're better off doing Krolder Thunderhoof than Kolith Meadowgreen. So getting a bow is going to be kind of hard. You might just have to look up some other different bows. But that's everything for pre-planer. Are we in the room yet? Yes, we are. This is the room with the Chancellor, I think. Pretty interesting. A lot of sarnaks there. Be a good spot to camp this dagger, maybe. I did find a better spot, though. So hopefully we show that. I'll try to pause it on the best spot that I think is the best spot for camping the sarnak ceremonial dagger. But this room is interesting. I think there was a dude in here camping it. There's like a quest or something near that fire. That I forget for who, but the Chancellor. All right, now we're on to Kunark for Rangers. So let me get to it. 1 moment, please. Watch me fight a bunch of sarnaks on the screen. Adherent was the other one. So it's Recruit, Adherent, or Gem Oracle. Those are the ones that drop it in this zone. There's other Sarnak that are different names that drop the Ceremonial Dagger, but they're in different zones. In this zone in specific, it's the Recruit, the Adherent, and the Gem Oracle. Because, you know, you could go to Dalnir, and there's Cly, Overseers, and whatever else. You can go to, like, I think OT, and there's one that drops it too. Like, for this zone, though, it's Recruit, Adherent, Gem Oracle, if you're looking. All right, Ranger, we have Kunark. Remember, we're not going to go over Valius or Planar. At that point, you know what you're doing, or you're doing quests, and I don't want to talk about a bunch of quests. All right, there's a lot of stuff here, so I might just go over the first item on each one. It's just way too much for Ranger. I don't want to be going for too long. How long have we been going so far? Not too bad. I don't know. All right, let's start with the ears. We got the finger bone hoop. And these may or may not be better than stuff you can get pre-planar. You're going to have to decide for yourself. Wow, that's a lot. Never mind. Sarnak Earring of Station. I'm just going to look up realistic stuff here, y'all. This one's kind of weird, too. Never mind. Earring of Essence is definitely one. Ear slot, HP 30, save magic 10. It drops in Temple of Droga from Soothsayer Dregzak. Sells for around 1,200 to 1,500 plat. It's a good thing to camp as well. A lot of people need it. And the dude that drops it is level 35 and a shaman. I've camped that before. I've got that before. I have it on my necro. It's that good. HP 30. Save magic 10. And a good item to sell, too, because it's all. Another one I would recommend that if you're trying to flip. Earring of Essence. Thick banded belt. FBSS, stuff like that. Everybody wants. All right, Forest Loop, of course. I'm not going to go over it, but it's another item you could do. Fingers, we got Gem Encrusted Ring, which would be from Giants. Nah, I don't think that's still available. Scratch that. Band of Eternal Flame. Karnor's Castle, Skeletal Berserker. So this is attainable. It's 650 plat, AC 5, Strength 4, Intelligence 4, HP 25, Mana 25. That's pretty sick. Skeletal Berserker in the Karnor's Castle. The Berserker is level 48, so you might have to buy it. But if you have a Necro or level 60 or something. We have Necklace of Superiority. I think that's too far out of our reach for the purposes of this video. Headpiece. Toland's Darkwood Helm. Old Sibyllus. Costs about 500. AC 18, effect Superior Camouflage. Kylong Warhelm. Howling Stones, the Skeletal Sepulture, 400 plat. AC 12, HP 20, Mana 20, save magic, save poison. And the Sibylite Scale Cap. If they're realistic, I'm going to read them. If they're not, I'm not going to. AC 12, Strength 4, Wisdom 4, Intelligence 4, save magic, save poison. Old Sibyllus, Froggy, or Frogluck Chef. Only about 100 plat, though. You could buy it. Face Piece, Gangrenous Beetle Mask. Looks like something that doesn't drop. Mask of Worms. Come on. Howling Stones, the Crypt Worm. It's only about 100 plat. AC 5, Strength 4, Agility 4, HP 10, Mana 20. All. Looks like a good one there. Enshrouded Veil. AC 7, Wisdom 2, Intelligence 2, HP 30, Mana 30. Save Fire 10. Howling Stones, Embalming Fluid. And costs like 700 to 900. Alright, we still got more here. Jeez. These are more realistic, though. Fur-lined Mask. AC 1, Strength 4, HP 20. Tmoris Deep, Holara. About 300 to 500 plat. Holara. I have a video where I camp Holara on my Necro, I think. Or maybe on my Shaman, actually. He's level 40. Sarnak Hide Mask. Giving you a lot of mask options. AC 6, Strength 5, Karnor's Castle, Skeletal Captain, 100 plat. Alright, here we go, y'all. We got a lot left to do. I'm not sure what to read and what not to read at this point. Like the chess pieces, they all look pretty crazy. Maybe I'll start from the back. Nah, that's Plane of Sky. Like, that's a freaking planer. Why is it in Kunark? I mean, you got the Sibylite Scale Coat. AC 22, Strength 6, Charisma 6, Wisdom 6, Save Disease, Save Cold, Save Magic. Frogluck Pickler and Old Sibyllus. About 500 plat. I'm just gonna, go over things I think are attainable. We got these Sibylite Scale Van Braces. AC 12, Dex 4, Agility 4, Save Fire, Save Poison. Drops from Old Sibyllus Frogluck Chef. 200 plat, though. Could buy it. Adamantite Armband. Howling Stones, a Howling Spectre. AC 3, Strength 3, Wisdom, I think 3? Yes. Only 50 plat. Alright, let's move on to back pieces. That one is not worth talking about. The Hierophant's Cloak is very expensive. I don't think we're going to find cloaks. Alright, waist. Sarnak Hide Girdle. AC 9, Strength 4, Dex 4, Wisdom 4. Howling Stones, the Crypt Excavator. 675 plat. That one's way too expensive. Alright, let's move to, shoulders. And I don't know, y'all. This seems like all this crap is way too expensive or in very high level zones. Probably better off with the pre-planer. Like old Sibelius stuff. You might be able to buy it though, so I'm gonna mention we got AC 8, Strength 4, Stamina 4, Save Fire, Save Disease, Old Sibelius, Frogluck, Ostiary. Looks like about 200 plat. So with this Kunart crap, I'd just recommend buying in the tunnel. I'm just giving you an option. We got, oh, here's one. For bracers, we have the Bracer of Vagine. AC 10, Dex 5. Save Fire 10, Save Cold 10. Drops from Temple of Droga, Soothsayer Dregzek. So if you happen to not get the other item, you could get the Bracers of Vagine. I swear I've never seen those, though. They're only 100 plat. Ranger Druid. I probably should be saying race, too, but sorry. Wrists! Come on. We got the Hardened Clay Bracelet, AC 5, Strength 5, Dex 5, Stamina 5, Agility 5, Old Sibelius Protector, around 400 plat. Whew. Alright, leggings. These are probably all going to be too crazy, but we'll try. Let me find something that's worth talking about. Now the phone wants to act up. The Golden Afridi Greaves, AC 15, Dex 10, Agility 9. That's Plane of Sky. Are you kidding me? Why did they put that in here? I'm gonna skip the leggings, man. You should probably just get the stuff from pre-planer. Hands. Nothing wants to work for me now, y'all. My phone's dying on me. Come on. Let's move on to boots. We got the Dark Rust boots. I'm pretty sure those are from OT, the dude that stands near Uwamp. They are AC 1, Stamina 10, Tamora Steep, Ugruk Dorada. They're very cheap, and I think it's one of the only things he drops, so wouldn't be too bad for some boots. Be a good starting boots while you kill Uwamp. You go kill that guy too. You get yourself some boots and some arm plates and maybe a face. Why has it got to crap out at the end? We only have 3 more things to go over, and my phone wants to be idiotic. Did I find the spot yet on here? There's definitely... I'll let you know when I'm at the spot. Alright, Ixar Hide Boots are AC 10, Strength 5, Charisma 3, Agility 5, HP 25. Old Sibelius, Frogluck Illis Knight, Frogluck Illis Wizard. All Illis is expected, 400 plat. We're almost done too, y'all, so hang in there. Alright, primary. There's so many things here. It's not right here, but it's pretty close. This area is where you want to be. Kind of towards the front of the fort, actually. Oh, no, now the site's crashing. We're so close. You just got primary, secondary, and ranged left. We almost got it. It's showing me like a message all in red, like, oopsie daisy. Yeah, it's not going to work for me, y'all. I'm going to have to leave you. But primary, you got the Jade Mace, the Sarnak Warhammer, Worm Slayer, Jagged Blade of Mourning, Green Jade Axe, Lamentation, Earthcaller. Secondary, some of the same stuff like Jade Mace, Sarnak Warhammer, um, Lamentation. Then for range, you got Idol of the Thorned and Wind Saber. And it's not like let me click on anything. So you have to look the rest of them up yourself. We got through a lot of it, though. And this is the spot right here, I think. No. It's the other tower. So not this tower, but the other tower. These have Dragoons, and Dragoons do not drop the dagger. I was just killing everything to see if I could get recruits and adherents and oracles to spawn. But this tower in specific only spawns Dragoons, so you don't want to be over here. It's the other tower, like the mirror. I might be going to it right now. It's up there, right there. I'm looking at it. That tower. It's a perfect spot to sit and, you know, at least as your base of operation for getting the Sarnak Ceremonial Dagger. Because recruits spawn a lot up here, adherents spawn a lot, and even gem oracles spawn pretty close by at least. They walk up and down that path. But right here, look, recruit, adherent, and then usually sometimes a recruit or adherent where that legionary is. Forget the spawn timer. I think it's only like 6 minutes maybe. So you can knock them down pretty quick. But I did not get lucky. I did not get the dagger. I hope I helped somebody out there with this ranger stuff. Definitely, like, the wiki is where I got all this information. So if you want more information, go to the wiki. Just click on ranger. Go down. It says gearing. Then you can click on either pre-planar or planar or Kunark or Valius. And then there's even another option. If you don't like any of the stuff or you're looking for something cheaper or more obtainable for yourself, you can go to just go to gearing, right? And click on Ranger Equipment. It's like right under where it says gearing. Before it says pre-planar. It says Ranger Equipment. You click that. It'll bring up this whole table, and then you can sort by what you're looking for. So you can go to your slot, and then you can sort by wisdom or strength or dex or whatever. You can sort by it. And then I usually start at the bottom where there's only like 1 dex or 2 decks or something. It's more obtainable stuff. Then you can move your way up and just check what zone it's in. I'll say, oh, I want dex equipment, and I want dex on my whatever slot, and then like my hand slot. I'll click hand slot. I'll click dex. You have to click it twice to make it sort the right way from top to bottom, like highest to lowest. Then I'll go down to where it starts giving dex, because it'll include equipment that doesn't have dex on it. So you have to like go down to the first one that says +1 dex. Then I'll work my way up, and I'll look at zones that make sense. If it says lower guck or it says whatever, like a dungeon, like, you know, anything, I'll click on it. But if it says something weird, like a quest or player crafted or no, I don't know, like no drop or something, I won't click on it if it's weird. And I'll just work my way up from the bottom to the top. Like the more realistic stuff's going to be at the bottom, having like 1 dex, 2 dex, 3 dex, 4 dex, 5 dex. Go up to the top, it's going to be 10, 15, and be like in the plains or something. So you want to start at the bottom, work your way up, go to a zone, like look for something you can actually do, like Unrest or Mistmore. Don't be looking at Shardock in Plane of Sky, right? You can do that with all your equipment, because this is just best in slot that I mentioned, and there's other things that on my enchanter even, I searched for charisma gear for whatever slot, and I found those rats in Dagner's Cauldron that I now actually have 2 of those coins and got more charisma. But anyway, I think I'm going to end it there. Hopefully you found this somewhat entertaining, or at least you got some information. All the rangers out there, or anybody looking to gear a buddy, or maybe you're thinking of making an alt. It's pretty much what this is for, if you're making a ranger alt. Because if you're already maining a ranger and you're already level 50, you know, this will help you, but you're probably more interested in, like, either doing your Valius quests or looking at higher level stuff. And you probably have a lot of plat too, so. Anyway, that's it for today. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel. Comment below. We probably won't do this again for a while. I'm going to take a break off it. I'm going to just do live commentary. Well, not live, but I have footage. So we got a lot of Mistmore. I'm level 27, I think now. 26, 27, something like that on my enchanter. So what you're probably going to see is Mistmore next. And then after that, maybe my necro actually camping in Lower Guck or something, trying to get some of that stuff for the ranger or enchanter. If not that, then wherever we go after Mistmore. If we end up in the graveyard in Mistmore, or we go somewhere else, then that'll be next. I could always just pop in with a low-level Bard video, or a low-level Wizard video, or a low-level Shadow Knight video, so stay tuned. Every single Wednesday, baby. Gotta get it in, so if you don't like this format, I apologize, but I just wanted to get it in today, and it's freaking 11:25 right now on Wednesday, and I got to release this today, so I better get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Shout out to the wiki. Appreciate y'all. Peace out.